It's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my clock, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my clock, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, play, play. Who don't? Long time coming, like on the bottom of my feet from running. Cataracts under my eyes from hustling. Going from buying and selling to customers. Run up the business, God is my witness. Turn up the sun up from Monday to Sunday. We maxing the limits. My mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie. Moving the mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation. I'm finessing the visit. First class, my feet up high in the air on business. Yeah.
On business.
Yeah.
What up, friends? Welcome to TSR Live. I'm Kiki, and you already know this is where we celebrate the culture, debate the norms, and share opinions on trending topics. Okay. And here's the most important thing. It's all about you. We are live and interactive. So drop your comments in the chat, chime in, because we want you to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm your other host, Zach Boog, and tonight we will have some of Casanat's Streamer University alumni. That's right, they're taking over, including Zeddy Will.
Yes.
Plus, Honey Baby will be stopping by to talk new music, and she'll join us for a TSR Great Debate. It's gonna be a great time, man. Tone, where you at over there?
Man, I'm working on relations between the U.S. and Canada right now. I'm trying to
come on.
I'm trying to get that good. You know, I'm making sure everybody's cool with each other. You know, I came over to Toronto to make sure we're all good, man. Toronto's a beautiful city, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice and the food is good here.
That's what happened when you get your own day. Now you working on world issues. I know that's right. Go ahead.
You trying to make Canada 51st state?
Oh, see.
Yeah. Who knows? I know there's
right.
a lot of fun out here. That's what I definitely gonna do.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Well, we got a lot to unpack, okay? And I can tell you about somebody who is not having fun right now. That's Diddy. And in Diddy news, okay, according to the U.S. Sun, Diddy is still earning that bag, though. He's making about $4 million by renting out his $60 million Gulfstream luxury plane. It looks like it's been rented 100 times since he's been locked up, and a single ride on H.E.R. cost about $32,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's still making a bag, even while being in this situation. Now, news comes days after George Kaplan, a former Diddy assistant, testified that he once witnessed Diddy beat Cassie while aboard H.E.R. And this week started the third week of testimony, with more testimony from alleged abuse victims and more things about drugs that are coming out. So, you know, Diddy's legal team motioned for a mistrial, and the judge denied that request. So it's been a very wild week with this case. Have you guys been following closely?
Yeah, I've been following Kiki, and the thing is, I'm at the point where nothing surprises me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything I hear, I'm like, wow, okay. You know, I think the second week gave me the most shock. Like, I can't believe that, you know.
Yeah, hearing from Cassie's parents.
Yeah. But now everything I've heard, like Kid Cudi car being blown up to me was like, huh, okay.
Oh boy.
You know, it was like
that's when you know it's bad.
That's when you know it's bad.
You start just not being triggered by this stuff.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
But Diddy has pleaded. Oh, what were you saying, Tom?
No, I was just saying, yeah, I'm with Zach on that. When we heard about Kid Cudi probably should have went first, and then we should have had Cassie. Because once Cudi started talking about all of this stuff, we hearing, even with his ex-assistant, we're hearing about all this stuff. It's kind of, we numb to it right at this point. And I even heard other outlets talking about in a way that we've seen this video of Cassie so many times that we have become numb to it, so it doesn't have the shock value when we're seeing it over and over and again. It's a different thing, and I'm still on the fence. I mean, I want Diddy to go to jail because he's done some bad stuff to Cassie and other people, but do we think he's going to go to jail? That's what everybody's wondering about.
Well, the judge will be deciding soon. And that video is, I don't care how many times you watch it, it is very triggering. But Diddy has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of sex racketeering, which was so crazy to even say, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. So he's facing a lot. Now, roomies, make sure you stay right here at TSR as the Shade Room reporters are boots on the ground at the courtroom, giving live updates directly on everything that is happening in that courtroom. So, you know, they'll keep you covered.
Absolutely, man. Right here on TSR. And speaking of Diddy, it looks like his twin daughters pulled up to the GNX tour and got some love from SZA. You
They
see the
deserve
picture?
it. Yes.
They look good,
So
man.
beautiful.
And the GNX tour with Kendrick Lamar and SZA has made history by making Kendrick Lamar the only hip hop artist to hold 2 of the top 5 highest grossing tours of all time. Now, the Grand National Tour has made over $112 million with more tour stops to come. And the Big Steppers tour brought in almost $111 million. I'll say this about Kendrick, man. Kendrick is probably the most mainstream underground artist ever.
Nah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
You
saying?
mean like woke and
He's the most like underground mainstream. I mean, he got all the brand deals and everything, making the most money, biggest tours, but he still is looked at kind of like he's a backpack rapper almost, even though he's not. You know, if that makes sense.
I mean, for Kendrick Lamar this year specifically, I feel like he has mastered putting the medicine in the candy for all of us, right?
Yeah.
The music is top 10 out of 10. You like that, friend? Yes. The music is amazing, but the message is still there. He's still like checking everybody. And I'm so happy that it's getting the looks it deserves, like this sold out tour, the album being #1, all the awards that he's been winning for it. So, I mean, Kendrick doing his big one.
Definitely doing his big one. I feel like this is the one time when the world is really getting to see the type of rapper Kendrick is. And I think that was necessary when he went up against, I mean, while I'm in Toronto, what was the biggest rapper in the world. I still think Drake is still the biggest name in hip hop, but Kendrick absolutely, when he came in, the way he came in, put his name right next to it and doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you know, Drake is also breaking records. You mentioned the King of Toronto. He's breaking records this week for having 10 records in the RIAA Diamond Singles. So 10 of his songs have reached that status, like God's Plan, a banger, Hotline Bling, Best I Ever Had, Life is Good. I don't see where the Kiki song at? That's the best song he ever made.
Oh my God.
Kiki, Do You Love Me? In My Feelings.
That was called In My Feelings,
Yeah, that need to be on the list. We got to stream that a little bit more. But anyway.
Is the new one on there?
No Keeyah?
No Keeyah?
Not yet.
That's fashion show music right there.
Come on, man. Stop that, bro.
I love when Zach do this. Go ahead, Zach. How it go?
My phone.
Hey.
What the function?
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Do not do that. Look at this. You gotta think about this, man. Look at that. 10 diamond songs, that 10 diamond songs, and you bet you can't. That's like making fun of a LeBron right there. And I know I'm in Toronto, but I'm not glazing. This is crazy to have 10 diamond songs, bro.
It's a great song. It just sounds like fashion show music.
No, it does not. It's a good record, bro.
It's definitely a fashion show.
It's a fashion show song.
You can give it that. You can give it that.
You a gangster. That's all.
It make you.
Why are you moving your body like that?
That song. Who calling my phone?
That's how it make you feel.
Why are you doing that?
Who calling my phone? Hey, who at the phone?
Is it Stacy? Who is it? Keisha?
Hey,
is it Becky? Who is it? Like,
Kiki, it's your fault. You are sitting there egging this fool on. What are you doing?
You always blaming me, okay? But of course, the Champagne Poppy took to social to celebrate his victory, as he should. And he also popped up at Casanat Streamer University to inspire some of the content creators. Let's take a look at that.
People thought it was the most ridiculous thing in the world. That cable network is now known as CNN. The first ever reality TV show was in 1942, I believe. Called Candid Camera, probably before a lot of your time. Then came reality shows like The Real World, etc. Reality TV stars were joked about. It was almost like a shunned profession. Now Kim Kardashian is worth well over $1 billion. I say all that to say it's my belief that the individuals that attended this program and that are sitting watching this video are the next shift in media.
Come on now.
Come on, big words from the Champagne Poppy.
There it is. Drake told him, man. Look at Tone agreeing.
And I love how he threw Kim K.
It is. You know, when you just watch this, I love it personally. I love it because it's just giving creators and anybody that just wants to do something, and they could just get on a platform and make something out of nothing. Nobody knew who Casanat was 5 years ago. And look at, he's one of the biggest people in the world. And then not only is he become one of the biggest people in the world, he's putting people on.
Yeah, he is.
Putting people on, and he's telling the major platforms like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and Tubi. He's like, you know what? Y'all can give me a big bag, but I'm cool because I see what I got here. He knows that he's in front of everything. I love it, man. I think this is great for the next generation. We do need gatekeepers in some things, but in other things we don't. And I think he's kicking down doors.
Yeah, it's really dope that, you know, we're actually gonna have some students from Stream University come later on in the show. So I really think that's gonna be good to hear from them. You know what I'm saying? And see what their experience is like. Yeah, man. And then more music news. H.E.R has appeared and is teasing new music.
Okay, it's about time, sis.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Do y'all see how fine H.E.R is?
She's so gorgeous.
Good Lord.
So gorgeous. And her biggest flex to me, one of her biggest flexes is always that she came out the gate covering her face.
Yeah.
Covering her face and still was like at the top of the charts. She made us fall in love with the music first and then let the world know that she was fine. That will always be a flex to me.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
multi-talented people ever.
Yes.
The multi-talented artist, she posted a series of pictures and a message. Says, I think I'm closer than I think to finishing this album. So we are excited for her. We are.
Absolutely.
I love that fro.
Yeah, she looks great.
Natural hair, don't you?
I love it. I love natural hair. I like wigs too. I like it all.
Okay.
I like what look good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if your lace is lifting, I don't like it.
Sometimes it be
You know,
long ways.
If it smell bad.
If your fro smell like Black and Milds, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all wrong.
It depends on.
Y'all
It's just
wrong.
what looks good to me. I don't
Okay.
have a preference. You know, some guys like I don't like when she don't wear her.
Uh-huh.
Do it look good?
Yeah, that's it. Does it look good? Like
I've seen women with no hair.
Kiki's wigs look great, and
Thank
there's
you.
other wigs that look like hair helmets. I hate those.
Yeah.
Listen,
Why is it lumpy?
sometimes it be a lot going on to maintain a wig. Y'all give them some grace, okay?
No,
No.
y'all don't give us no grace with our hairlines.
No, we don't. We just tell y'all cut it off.
Yeah, when
We
it's
do.
bad,
We do.
Yeah, when
That
it's
is
bad,
true.
it's bad.
That
Simple
is
as
true.
that.
I don't want that little rim around your hair. Just let it go when
Mm.
you get to that point. Right, Tone?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There it is.
All right. Now, speaking of new music, though, fellas, we have our first guest that just dropped an album today. Roomies, please welcome Honey Baby. Hey, friend, what's up? Oh, she having a 10.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's up? Now, your album Raw Honey is out today. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm literally in the middle of my my EP release right now.
Oh, so it's lit where
Yeah.
you at. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people in the building celebrating.
Literally, I'm like in a back room.
Are we in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's time. Now I'm in the
Okay.
back room, like in a little mechanic room and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know that's right. She about her business and still turning up, honey. Yes.
Now, Honey Baby, we're gonna name a few songs from the album, and we want you to give us one sentence to describe it. Let's have some fun. All right.
Okay.
The first song, Laying in His Bed.
Pretty but chaotic.
Okay. Broken Mirrors.
Vulnerable.
Sounds
Destructive.
Yeah, that sounds toxic. Yeah.
Vulnerable.
All right. 3 a.m.
Late night.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Tone, you got any questions?
Now, Honey Baby, I gotta ask you. I mean, this is everybody loves to know what song does the artist love the most off their new project? Which one do you love the most?
Laying in his bed or Tricks for You.
Okay.
My
All right.
favorite songs. My favorite
Why is that? What about those two are special to you?
Well, laying in his bed is just very different from what I normally do. And I feel like if I could put my personality on a beat, it'll be laying in his bed. And Tricks for You was just so summery. Like both of those are like very drop top, you know, wind blowing through the hair, outside with my friends, turn it up. Like, those are my favorite songs.
There it is. There it is.
Now everybody needs to tap in with the album because we already saw how you was coming with Touching. We ran that up in Chicago, okay? But any celebrity features or producers on the album this time?
Well, I have features. I have 2C, I have Coyle Ray, I have Lola Brooke, and then Fresh is also my executive producer. He produced a lot of songs for a lot of people's favorite artists that people don't know about, even Beyonce.
Oh,
yeah.
Period.
Go ahead.
Beyonce.
Come on. Drop a name.
Right.
Right. Beyonce.
I'm gonna get
Do
in.
the thing. I don't know why I like that so much.
I don't know, man. It's like a little stapler.
I can't stand you.
Beyonce.
I know that's right. And now Honey Baby, okay? Add that to the credits.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna do it again?
Yeah, I want to do it again.
I told you. Dudes are not supposed to do it, but for some reason it looks fun.
Y'all can have a little piece. Y'all can have a little piece.
Clock that P.
Honey Baby, we know you're gonna be out performing the new album. Any upcoming shows that you want to let us know about?
I'm doing Summer Jam this year. Last year I did it, but I didn't like have my own like set, but I got my own set this year, so that's a big jump. And then something else, but I can't announce it yet, but everybody should be aware of what I'm finna do in the next.
Wait a minute. This is the shade room, Honey Baby. This is where you gotta let it out. This is exclusive. This is what you want to be.
I have media training, boo. You won't get me. Media training, boo. You won't get me.
Don't let Tone mess up your bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
Before we let you get back to your party, we want to get your thoughts on this TSR Great Debate. Okay, I need your opinion on this. There's a content creator named Jazz Shine. She's discussing her rules for vacationing with her friends. Take a look at this video.
Hey, I just wanted to tell y'all something real quick. If you invite me on a trip and you don't pay for my ticket and you don't pay for my room, you don't pay for nothing, don't send me no itinerary. What are you sending me the itinerary for? I'm not on your schedule. I'm on mine. If you wanted to own me, you should have paid for my stuff. Talk about we're going to be at the pool at 11. I don't care what y'all doing. I don't care. I get to do whatever I want to do with my money and what I spent to be here. You have like a dinner. I may come to like the dinner, like the birthday dinner. But other than that, I'm going to be where I want. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm going to go on excursions if I want to go. Probably not, because I'm not an excursion type of person. But just know. Don't look for me.
Okay, that's an interesting take. Now, are you obligated to do a group activities when you're with friends on a vacation that you pay for? Do you feel like you're obligated to do the activities with the friends, Honey Baby?
Can I cuss on here?
No. Where's that media training we talked about?
Okay, that's why I asked. The way I feel is if you don't want to do the group activity, go on a solo trip. Don't come with us. Don't come outside with us. Don't be a Debbie Downer, a party pooper. We created whoever the creator itinerary wanted us to have a good time. Don't be on a trip being a sourpuss. You could get kicked off the trip. You'll be by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fellas, what about you?
Go on a solo trip.
Yeah, like why would you go on a group trip and then wander off by yourself?
Yep.
You know, that's weird. Now,
Exactly.
I don't like, I will say this. I don't like my itinerary super stacked. Now,
Yeah.
I may miss something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to participate because sometimes y'all don't leave no rest room.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't leave any time for you to take a nap. You don't put no sleep in there. We got a full itinerary from 6:30 to the club.
Yep.
I need a nap in between.
That's
We
like
gotta have
partying
some
with
free
Tone.
time.
When you
Yeah.
go out with Tone, baby, it's never stop, never settle for real.
You don't settle.
That's why I don't go that way with him.
Mm-mm.
I need time to freshen up my wig. You talk about a lace lifting. Try to hang out with Tone,
Yeah.
baby. Your wig will be at the back of you will look like Tone by the end of the night. Okay, you ain't got no hair on, hanging out with Tone, baby. So yeah, I'm the friend that need a nap. Give me a little break in the day.
I just say that I hate the people that complain about group trips. Don't do that, dog. That's weird, and that's how you don't get invited to the group trips, and then you end up having FOMO watching us turn up. If you want to do the solo trip, do the solo trip where you can make your own plans. But you know, everybody knows group trips, it's going to be 1 or 2 people that's kind of running the show, and everybody just kind of follow along and have a good time.
Yeah,
Right.
you do.
Agree on everything in the group chat now.
Now, Tone, are you on a group trip right now?
I'm on a group trip right now. I'm on a group, and we got a whole
y'all have an itinerary?
It's an itinerary, and we've been on it the whole time.
Okay. But
okay.
I'm so happy you carved out this time. With
No,
us.
no,
I know this wasn't on the itinerary. Everybody else probably at the pool.
No, knowing Tone, he got them watching.
Yeah,
He sent everybody the link. Tune in, y'all. I'm live in the other room.
I'm live in the other room. It's hilarious.
I'm live in the other room. I am in the other room. I'm in the Airbnb downtown. I'm in the B&B.
Everybody got to be quiet. They in there watching us on their headphones. I love it. Them your real friends. Okay, but shout out to Honey Baby for joining us, of course. And make sure you guys tap in with her new project.
Yes.
Those features sound crazy. Coi Leray, 2C, working with Beyonce's producers. I love that for her. So make sure y'all tap in with her. Yes, that's the album. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, roomies, our next guest is fresh from Streamer University, and he currently has several tracks in rotation, including Get Jiggy with B Jax with over 1 million streams per day. All right. Tripping with Sturdy Youngin and Oh That's Miz, and Twerking with Your Friends. Take a look at this.
Now you getting drunk, calling me a man. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, grabbing on my pants. Now you getting drunk, calling me a man. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, grabbing on my pants. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends, 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 twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends, 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 twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends.
They say you ain't wifey type.
Baby.
Can we play it again?
Okay.
That was good. I like that song.
Yeah, that's
love
lit.
I love it.
Now you get working with your friends.
That's them Tone Capone activities.
Yeah.
I know you gonna say that in the club.
That's it. But you know what? That's what that just shows. We talk about hip hop all the time on the show. That shows that you don't have to talk about shooting up anything, doing any type of drug, doing anything. He having a good time. He a young dude having a good time. Like my girl, what Marsha just said. AAA. That's what it is. We partying. You feel me?
And that's what we have to get back to.
Yeah.
That fun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the music was coming out, been kind of like depressing, and then you be sad. You know what I'm saying? But like as you see, he's got an upbeat record, man. Let's welcome him to the Shade Room, Zetti Will.
Up. Twerking with his friends.
There he is. That's what he doing. He twerking with his friends. That's what happens when you twerking with your friends. Sometimes you gonna miss something.
When you're too lit.
Yeah.
No, we working on getting him back.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, Zeddy had ladies. That's what you're supposed to do, man. You're a young dude. Have fun. Talk to ladies. Have fun, bro.
Now you're in the back twerking with your friends. Hey,
hey, Zeddy, what up?
Boy, Zeddy got that.
We gotta get him some Wi-Fi now.
Zeddy, you gotta get you some Wi-Fi.
That's some Wi-Fi.
You gotta get your
That
strong.
That Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
That why try? That ain't Wi-Fi. Why you even trying this?
Why try? Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Good.
I
It's a
cannot.
great song, though.
You should have that weak ass Wi-Fi, but you too rich, gang. Don't cut on the Wi-Fi. Don't skim on the Wi-Fi and the phone plan.
Yeah, man.
I cannot wait to get him here to talk about this Wi-Fi. Okay, sir.
Twerking with your friends. I love that song.
It was just working.
It was just working. We waiting on him to join the show, roomies. He should be in here shortly. We got a lot of people checking in tonight from Streamers University.
Yes,
I don't know if y'all have been following that with Kai tonight. It's been a lot happening there that we will get to unpack with everybody who is joining the show. So if you're watching, get your questions ready in the chat so we can make sure we point them out for all the streamers that will be joining the show, because we want to definitely give them some love after they've been putting it and going crazy at Streamer University. Yeah.
Am I wrong that I want to ask about? I want to put a negative spin on Streamer University. There's nothing negative about it. But did y'all see all the people that didn't get picked? Have they had any backlash from other creators that didn't get picked?
Yeah, I mean, when you have a thing where you have a select few, it's always gonna be people upset. You know what I'm saying? You can never. It didn't matter what Casanat did. He could put all the streamers in a randomizer and just pick names randomly, you know, with everybody having the same amount of probability of getting chose, and it would still be complaints. It's no, when you picking people, you just gonna have to take that. You know that's gonna come with it. People are gonna feel shorted and slighted, and it just comes with the territory. I'm happy that Casanat didn't really respond to it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? He kept it positive and kept the focus on his Streamer University. I'm not gonna sit up here and keep talking and explaining myself or why this person didn't get picked versus this one. You know,
that the thing. What it was I'm like, you know, we're gonna do it again. You know, we're gonna do it again. Why complain about missing the first one? He probably already had his list of people. Why get mad? I get it. After year 3, maybe even year 2, you kind of get a little upset about it. You feel like you missed out on some stuff, especially if you're doing your thing. I know of some creators that are doing their thing.
That's on that phone and let
Yo,
Zeddy, what up?
Zeddy.
Wi-Fi a little crazy, but look, we here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let's.
I heard y'all bombing me.
You heard us getting you.
What's up?
Let's talk to you right now while we got some good Wi-Fi. Okay, we got to talk about your music. It's always going viral. What's your process like when you make a song like Twerking with Your Friends?
I'm just really trying to pick a beat that's gonna move people. You know, I like to when I'm having listening sessions and picking beats, I want to have people in the room, you know, to see who gets the move in. If they don't move, next beat. Feel me? So that's really like the first thing. And then, you know, I just go to see, you know, what's viral on TikTok, what's viral on Instagram. I'm gonna attack it like that. Yeah.
You snap with that one. Do you always make up a dance when you create a song?
Nah, so most of the time, like at this point, I kind of know, like, you know, a lot of my friends are creators and all that, and on TikTok. So I know they're gonna make one for me, but 9 times out of 10, a song I'm not gonna have a dance to it, whether I make it up or one of my friends do.
That makes sense. Now, Zeddy, you create a lot of content with Zoe Spencer.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we need to know, my man?
The best friend on the planet. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. That's one of the best friends anybody can have. Nah, shout out to my sister Zoe though. That's my guy right there.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now, it was a lot of talk about Zoe Spencer and, like, you know, y'all friendship, obviously, and she didn't get invited to Streamer University. Have you had a chance to talk to her about that? And what was the real reason behind that?
Or whatever reason Kai really, I guess he said on the internet, that was the reason. And she went on the internet on Twitch and she like kind of talked about it. But like behind the scenes, we talked. I just told her it was all right. Like that's just one opportunity that's gonna come and go. Like it went. I had a good time. We talked while I was there. And she fine. Like she, you know, she blown up on the internet as we speak. So while we was doing our thing at the university, she was doing her thing back at home. So it all ended up being good.
As it should be. Now, what about Honey Baby? We heard you at the release party.
Yeah, I'm with Honey right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I'm with Honey right now. She just dropped her EP today. Shout out to her. Yeah, I'm with her right now. That's my homegirl right there.
Yeah, y'all in the same bathroom. She was just in that bathroom.
Hey, it's a janitor spot.
Ain't no janitor spot. I know a shower curtain in the back when I see one.
Yeah, shout out to Honey Baby though. That's my guy right there. I fuck with Honey.
Okay.
Now, Zetti, man, you recently graduated from Casanat Streaming University, and you officially launched your stream with 231,000 followers. Roomies, I want y'all to check this out, man. First of all, congratulations, but check this out.
Get jiggy. Get jiggy.
was my heart will, dude. Here you go. This is your schedule. Follow it on a day-to-day basis. No skipping. Okay. Make sure you lock in, do what you gotta do. This is your phone. And here is your room key as well. Go crazy. You are not able to go live, do whatever you want on this bitch. Yeah, stream, go crazy, whatever you want to do. Go insane, alright? I'm gonna see you soon. Alright, bro. Now you getting drunk. That's your friend. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk. Now you getting drunk. Oh, yeah, friend. WZeddy.
That was lit.
That looked fun, man.
That was insane. Now tell us about your experience at Streamer University. Like, what was the best moment? What was your worst moment?
Man, I had a good time. Let me first start by saying shout out to Kai. I appreciate him. I talked to him offline, but just I want to say as much as possible. I appreciate him for the opportunity. And I had a great time. It was tiring though. You know, it was my first time really locking in with streaming. You know, I went there with 70,000 followers. I left with 200,000, so it was crazy. But I would say the best moment, I would say is the assembly at the end when, you know, all my friends got their awards. You know, Tyler got his joint. Drake even shouted everybody out on campus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ignited by someone like Drake. See, everybody was crying. Everybody was emotional on campus. It was a good time.
Yep. That Wi-Fi a little bit, Zeddy. You know, it went a little. It's you know how your car jump a little bit.
When you need a new alternator.
Yeah, that transmission slipped a little bit. That trans slipped.
We good.
Yeah, we got you, Zeddy. We got you.
We hold on. Now,
I had a good time though. Just some of them. Sorry.
Now, Zeddy, you went to H.E.R University, and I want to know, was Streamer University similar to going to a HBCU?
I'm not gonna lie, it was. It definitely was. The only difference is when I went to Howard, I was on a track team, so like we didn't have no like, I guess athletics at Streamer University that much. Like we had like a gym class with Duke Dennis, but other than that, it kind of emulated the same thing. Like it was like kind of the same thing as Howard. It was a good vibe.
Oh, dope.
It looks so fun.
Yeah.
Did you have a question for Zeddy?
No, I do, Zeddy. I want to ask you because you know, Streamer University was one of those things that everybody wanted to be a part of, especially the first one. Did you have anybody like ask you how did you get picked or any kind of backlash for being one of the people that got picked on the first go round? I thought he was sitting really still. That was Zeddy, did you hear my question?
I think his Wi-Fi tweaking again.
He's stuck again, boy.
Zeddy,
let me tell you something. That Wi-Fi 10.
I was speaking good.
Yeah. That Wi-Fi kicking your ass, killer.
I'm telling you. That
Wi-Fi is working with your friends.
That's what I said. The Wi-Fi out here twerking right now.
Right. No, real quick while we got you, I was saying, you know, this was a big deal. The Streamer University first one. It was a lot of people online that didn't get picked. Did you get any backlash for being one of the lucky people that got picked? Like people were saying, like, "Hey, how did you get picked?" Or that type of energy.
Oh yeah, a little bit like on the internet. But I mean, I did my spot on there. I did what I had to do, so I was fine with it. So whatever, you know, the people gonna talk. It's cool.
No doubt, for sure.
Now we know your music, but we trying to get to know you a little better.
Right.
You good?
This about it.
Live show. This what happened. It's a live show.
Somebody knocked on the door.
Y'all. This might be it. I don't know. We can play this game. We can try.
I don't know. We can try.
We had a little game for you, Zeddy, but the way your Wi-Fi acting, I don't know. But go ahead. Let's try.
Zeddy.
We're gonna try one question. If it don't work, we'll talk to you next time.
Zeddy, if you can hear me blink, wave your hands.
He blinked.
He blinked.
We good?
Now Zeddy look like he looking over the fence.
Yo, this Wi-Fi is wild.
We gonna let you get back to the party, Zeddy.
Yeah, man. Go party, Zeddy.
Go party, man. Go get some drinks, man. Go get drunk, man. Have a good time.
I know before I go, I just want to let y'all know. Before I go, I just dropped the album on May 2nd. It's called Set the Tone. I just dropped 10 new songs. And then I'm working with Power Moves Inc. You know, every time you think of Zetti Will, you think of Power Moves Inc. I just want to let the people know. And yeah, new music on the.
That's it. Stream
We
that.
love the music, Zeddy, man. Keep it going, bro.
For sure,
Whether you
bro.
hear me or
We're
not.
gonna have you back. We're gonna have you back.
Yeah,
We're gonna
have him
see
back. We
a
gotta
hot
have him.
spot. We got a
We gotta
TSR
have him.
hot spot for you. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have to start sending people a hot spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have him in studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was good though. All right, y'all. Now, since we're talking about Streamers University, during class, Professor India Love asked her students about texting or talking. Take a look.
Texting all day or one deep combo at night?
I need you to text me throughout the whole day. Good morning, Des. Good morning, Babe. Good afternoon, Des. Good afternoon, Babe. Good night, Des. Good night, Babe. Like, word. All day.
All right. Here's the debate, y'all. Which one do you prefer? Texting all day or one deep conversation at night? Let's start with you, Kiki.
I prefer a nice little deep conversation at night
Okay.
because I'm busy. I can't really, I'm a terrible texter. You know, you get in a relationship with me and see how I text, it's over with. You don't want to be with me. Because I'm on the shade room, you know, I'm in the comments. I'm all in the comments on the shade room, but I can't text nobody back. That's a shame. So yeah, I prefer just let's meet up tonight.
Yeah.
You tell me how your day was. I tell you what happened on the shade room and we have a good time.
Why do I have a feeling that you'll be asleep?
I do fall asleep because I'm tired. I done ran my mouth on the radio all day. Okay, over here, I'm all in the streets, and now, yeah. So you right.
What about you, Tom?
I used to be a terrible texter, but I figured text it throughout the day and then one conversation. You got to have at least one conversation.
So you want both?
Yeah. I think you go the text all day. Sometimes the text all day just happens because people are busy. The women that I will be involved with gonna be busy. I don't mess with women that's in survival mode. And that's
we know they gotta have a job.
Got to.
They gotta have a couple jobs to deal with you.
Now you gotta have a couple jobs. They just gotta have something to do. They can't need me for major bills. You can't need me for rent, car, lights, gas. And you can need me for something to eat, but you gotta be able to cover the bare essentials, sis.
That's crazy. That is crazy. What about you, Zach?
I'm a lunchtime talker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hit me at your lunch break and let's talk for about 15 minutes. Okay? Because late at night, I'm tired and I don't have time to text you all day long because I'm going to leave you on red at some point. You know, because one, I think my attention deficit is not that good. You know, I've been done forgot, text you wrong. I don't know. But a good lunch conversation, I'm definitely a talker over a texter, but I like daytime talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, roomies, we need to know what you prefer. Put it in the chat. Do you want to talk at night or text all day?
I can't stand a text all day. You
I
got
don't know
nothing
how
to
you
do?
do it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody said one deep combo, Scorpion Beauty.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, one deep
I do not
combo.
text conversations. I know that's right.
Texting is for instructions.
Just quick.
Yeah,
in and out.
quick. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
you hungry? You know, like something that gets an instant
That's my
response.
favorite text,
Just something
yeah.
that can be over quick. I don't
Text.
want to text you all day.
That's my favorite text. Now before we get into the Streamer University alumni, because they will be joining the show, we got to talk about what's happening this week on TSR Investigates. You know, Justin Carter is going to get to it, and he's speaking this week with Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys. Check this out.
Will Daystar get far?
Why are we still hearing the same conspiracy theories?
TSR, one of the first to break the news.
Mr. Peterson never shot anybody. Never even touched that gun.
A bodyguard coming forward claiming that he heard Kelsey Harris admit to shooting Meg Thee Stallion 3 times. But not so fast, says Meg's legal team, who are now sitting down only with the Shade Room.
It really is time.
And why they say Tory and his team are spreading lies now.
The narrative is constantly changing.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
Somebody give Justin an award, man, for the opening for everyone of the TSR Investigates. Give him an award. Because the opening line is always tough. It's strong.
It is.
Will Daystar go far? It's insane. Justin.
Daystar.
You didn't snap, Justin, with that.
Will Daystar go far?
I would love to ask that. I just want to ask. I want to ask for Kiki's sake, because she keeps thinking that we for some reason want Tory Lanez out of jail. We just looking at some of the facts. I have to ask: did Meg Thee Stallion get shot? Like shot? Did a bullet go inside of her foot or somewhere, or did it go around her? That is my question.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, according to Megan, she got shot. She has said that a lot of times. I'm sure there's a doctor somewhere that did some work on the gunshot wound that can tell you that she was shot. But you know, that's why Justin is doing the work. He's getting down to it with her attorneys to find out the answers.
I just don't see.
Since y'all don't believe it.
No, I don't want to see. Her attorneys are gonna support her story.
Absolutely.
Tory's attorneys is gonna support his story. What a brother that just was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need that interview from the dude that was like, man, let me tell you what happened. We need that middle, because I don't believe Tory lawyers. I don't believe Meg lawyers. Y'all are doing what lawyers supposed to do: defend your client and say what's that there. You think we'd be like, oh yeah, this the truth from this person, or this the truth. Not when they're being paid by the person that's telling the truth. The person with no skin in the game is probably the person telling the truth.
Yeah.
And
what
since
does
they
a
wouldn't
doorbell say? I know there's some Ring doorbells around there. What would a Ring doorbell say?
Y'all just want to be investigators so bad when a black woman says she got shot. But anyway.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Make sure y'all
have no doubt with nothing that got to do with a black woman.
You just want to throw that in there.
Oh God.
Now everybody want to be an investigator. Tone got a magnifying glass. Zach over here with fingerprint paper. Now everybody need to be an investigator when a black woman says she got shot. But
we're going by the headlines.
We will get down to the bottom of it, because I know Justin is going to give us the tea. So make sure y'all watch it on TSR Investigates. I'm sick of y'all. Now, okay, roomies. Let's keep this Streamer University reunion going, because over Memorial Day weekend, Kais and I brought together the streamer community, and it was epic. Like, it was definitely dope how we did it. So first, let's welcome to our big streamer party happening tonight on TSR, Light Skin Kim. Where you at, friend? Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
We are good, and we know you are fresh from the university. So please tell us, how did you find out in the moment that you were accepted to the Streamer University?
Okay, so I was actually on my way to dinner, and everybody is blowing up my phone, and I'm like, they're like, you got in. And I'm like, got into what? Because I'm actually make content. I make Reels and TikTok videos. So I just started streaming, actually. So I wasn't on stream when they did this. So I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I go online on Instagram. I'm getting tagged in so many things. Kai said Light Skin Kim. And I'm like, I was so excited.
I know you had a time being at the university. You've heard the SU anthem, right?
I love that song. It's a hit.
Let's let the roomies check it out.
I got SU on my back. I got SU on my back. Thank you, Castanet. You better hide your cause it's gonna be a shock attack. I'm reppin' 317, had to shout out the net. I hit my jigger late, they like, damn, what is that? Walking through SU, fans got it packed. I heard they doing pranks, so you better watch your back. If I holler at your you know she hollering back. I'm alive with Reggie, smoking on some pack. Ain't Reggie though.
Ring lights, flashing tripods in the air. Vlogging in our dorm rooms, Wi-Fi everywhere. PC check, T-Mobile on deck. Free stream IRL, ayo, subs in the chat. Take your class or it's gonna be built to head. Master Castanet, putting streamers on the map. Rockin' burgundy and yellow. If you lost and check your schedule, try that shark over here. Might knock your with my elbows. SU.
Okay, yeah, they ate that. But we want to welcome some more streamers to the show, of course. Kebo, you got all the moves tonight, Zach. You doing your big one with the dance moves. I'm here for it. Let's welcome
I like that song.
Kebo, Keeyah the Creator, Reece, and Yana. Let's get the party going right now with all of our friends. Hey, y'all.
What's up,
Kebo?
chat? What's up, chat?
Kebo, turn your phone or your device to horizontal way.
Straight.
Yeah, that's better.
That's
There it
much
is.
better.
That's
Yep.
much better.
All right, now we'll start with we got a few people joining us, but we want to know. We have to know who came up with the beat and the collaboration for the SU song.
Reece did it.
Okay, Reece, let's talk about it.
Reece.
No, I don't know if Reece in there, but the beat is hard.
The beat is hard. He heard you dance to that.
Reece, the producer, he found the beat and all that.
Yeah, we went on YouTube. We were just searching. We was like, what's gonna like hit? Cause there was one beat we was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. And then that one started playing, and all of a sudden I was like, SU, SU, SU. We was like, yeah, this the one.
Oh, you came up with that part, the SU part?
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Everybody came up with like a different hymn.
Yeah.
We started off the intro.
No, I like it. That's some college stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's I was in a rap group when I was in college too.
Oh, you was in a rap group?
Yeah, I mean, we did a song called "I Got a Lot Left."
You got a lot left?
We got a lot. Yeah, we did it. I performed it at like a concert.
If you don't stop lying on this.
I ain't lying.
Talk about that song. We don't want to hear about that song.
Okay.
We want to hear the good song.
Come on. Well, Reece joined us. Reece, tell us how you feel on this beat and how you came up with this beat for the song.
We was just sitting in the dorm room and we actually found a beat on YouTube. And we were just going around trying to find beats, and we had the chat pick our beats. We had people in the chat. They were like, "Oh, that's a good one." So we end up downloading it, putting it on BandLab is what I record to use. And then I got a preset for everybody. I said, "All right, so how we feeling?" And we just came up with it off the fly, low key.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, I want to know, how did you feel when you saw Kai vibing with Yana to the song?
That was crazy. I thought that Kai was going to stop me right there and say, turn that shit off, but it was good.
Honestly, I was with Kebo. We were actually on live. We did a live reacting to Yana in there, and we went crazy.
I skipped class just so because I knew Yana was about to play that song, and so I like hurried to skip class just so I could see the reaction. Like, oh my god, like she's gonna play it, and I'm so nervous.
But it all went well.
Yeah,
it all went well. Yeah. Now, Kebo, I want to know, why do they call you the janitor, Kebo?
Well, how I first started off, I sent my application. Like, I basically just made a job about the real job that I was at. I made a joke and I called it a Janit. I was saying I could be a Janit instead of being a janitor, and the joke just skyrocketed. It sent me all the way to Streamer Uni.
That's crazy.
Kebo the janitor.
Yeah.
That's unique.
Now, Keeyah, we heard you had a little issue with cooking with Kaya. What really happened? What's it?
Okay, so it was never really an issue with her. Like, I never had a personal issue with her. I guess during the time of me explaining like my interaction with everybody, I was saying my experiences with her. But like, she never personally tried to like have an issue with me. But it became one once it got on the internet. But we all good now. Like, there's no issue. We're fine. I learned that she really just be chill, like to herself sometimes. She'll literally be walking around just chilling. So that's on me though.
Okay.
All right.
Handle that. I like that.
Now, Yana, I want to ask you, you hit 2 million TikTok followers since SU. Has anything changed for you?
Probably my entire life.
Yes.
I met so many good. Okay, number one, I met so many good people, like millions of good people. And then when I dropped the song, I got a connection with Kebo, Keeyah, and Reece. And it was crazy that I met Kai. I couldn't even believe it myself.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Now,
And
Reece,
then-
what was it like freestyling for DDG?
Oh man, I was nervous. I'm gonna be so honest. I was like, I was nervous, but I had some friends from back home who were in my chat, and they were like, "Bro, just do it." And I was like, "All right." So I just hopped in, and I ended up getting some little fire stuff out, but I was still a little bit nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that being nerve-wracking.
Mhm.
Now, this question is for all of y'all. What do you miss most about Streamer University? Let's start with you, Light Skin Kim.
What I miss the most, honestly, just the environment. Like I'm Auntie Kim. They call me Auntie Kim. I graduated. But just like I'm not in college. Like I miss Streamers University. I just feel like this environment. Everybody like we just had a ball. It was like a big party like every single day. Just meeting new people with like the same amount of energy as you. And the same like mindset as you. Which is fun. That's what I really miss.
All right. Kebo, what about you? What do you miss most about Streamer University?
All right, what I meant about Stream University, like I miss the atmosphere. Like I miss being able to wake up and walk downstairs, and I got DDG on one hall. Then on another hall, I got India Love, and on another hall, I got Reggie. We got smoke with the streamer. So yeah, it was a good like experience. Like the different energies around the campus. That what made it like. Yeah, slightly.
Slightly
I'm
from
from
the
Georgia, but
goddamn A.
everything in Georgia connected to the A.
Yeah. All right. Keeyah, what do you miss most about Streamer University?
Really the energy. When you walk into the room, you can sense the energy of how many people is hungry, how many people are just excited to be there. Like walking into that orientation, and you could just feel how it's so many big celebrities there, it's big streamers there. And I miss the time of just sitting down and having real conversations. Like Kai did his big one. What he did by putting all of us together, while people were saying, "Oh, he just picked his friends." No, it was so many people that I never heard of, never seen, and then the big streamers connecting with the smaller streamers. That right there was like legendary. It was history. So I just miss being able to be a part of that, but it's not over yet. We got a lot of stuff coming. So I hope y'all watching and y'all staying tuned.
We definitely will. What about you, Yana?
I miss the communication, to be honest. Like, I really do miss waking up every day and something crazy was gonna go on. And also the motivation. I felt like everybody there was so motivated to do streaming because I didn't go in there as a streamer. But yeah, it was real fun. I miss everybody.
And my producer brother, what you miss most about Streamer University?
Honestly, just everybody, especially these people here on the screen. They really helped me get through, helped me get out of my comfort zone, and really just been able to be me without being so nervous. But I also miss just honestly all the fun that everybody had in the hallways. Even though it got hectic, it really brought us together. And yeah, that's probably it. The vibes, honestly.
So
now Tone is streaming live from Toronto, joining the show with us. But you got any questions for the streamers?
No, I do. I do. You know, it's a lot of people because you guys are the wave. It's a lot of people watching what y'all doing, old and young. It ain't just, you know, it's not just young folks who on the stream. They watching what y'all doing. We are creating. Not to give away the sauce. Don't have to give away the sauce. And you can start like Kim and y'all just go in order. Like, what would be one thing you would tell upcoming streamers? Start with you, like Kim.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear.
Now I was saying, like, not to give away the sauce of the university or SU. Don't give away the sauce. But what would you tell a person to get ready to start streaming? Like one thing.
Someone that's getting ready to start streaming.
Yeah.
But just for me personally, my biggest thing is, well, I don't know if anybody knows, this is my first streaming ever. This is like my 7th day out here. My biggest thing was just starting. Like I felt like I didn't want to start. I didn't have the equipment. I might not have the phone. Like if you have a phone and you have Twitch on your phone, just start. Like I think the biggest person that holds you back is yourself. Like just get rid of that fear. Like we really hold ourselves back from a lot of things. And I'm just grateful that Kai put me an opportunity to do so because that's really what held me back. I was like, I don't have a monitor. I don't have the Galaxy. So I really was afraid to start, but like really just put myself in front of the camera and just starting and not thinking too much about what other people think. Because honestly, I was so nervous about a lot of things. I came in there with a lot of anxiety. I was afraid that people wouldn't like me, and it ended up being the complete opposite. So you just never know unless you try it.
Facts. Yana, what up?
Oh, for upcoming stream, I also didn't come up there. I also didn't come up there as an upcoming streamer because I did like TikTok. But I would say you cannot be scared. I think streaming and like doing like regular social media like TikTok are two whole different worlds. But streaming's real fun, and you got to bring a lot of energy and motivation.
All right, next.
Okay. I learned that you have to be consistent. You can have a lot of views one day, and then if you like wait the next day and not go on, that you're gonna lose that audience because you have to keep their attention. And so during stream, people are literally just watching you. They want to see. It's like you're a reality TV show, so they want to see something that's gonna grab their attention and hold their attention. And I would say you just need to kind of brainstorm before you press start live. What I'm about to do, and be yourself. Always be yourself.
All right, next.
I say one thing that I learned from Streamer University is like for smaller streamers, you can't be fear. You have to remove all fear. And like the only difference between you and the bigger streamers is that they doing it. Like that's the only difference. Like they doing it. So if you doing it and you keep doing it, like you gonna be in for a good run. That's all I gotta say.
There it is. All right. Last first, come on.
Just keep faith. You might be starting off small. I know I started off like I think like 30 followers on Twitch. Now I'm at like 3,000. I would just say just have faith and just know everything's gonna be all right. Just make sure y'all just stay in close contact with God.
Man, I love that. I love that.
Yes.
I know we got roommates. I know we got roommates in the chat, and I know they watching y'all, man. And I applaud y'all. I love it. Like Drake said, he really gave a real dope speech because y'all are the new wave, and I'm happy to see this happening. Especially it's a lot of black folks doing it too, so that make it even cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Real quick, rapid fire. What was your favorite class or instructor? Go ahead, light skin Kim.
Honestly, agent. Well, I have two. I would say agent and India Love. So when it came to agent, financially wise, I've been doing like content for a while, but like when it came to like my finances and stuff like that, like filing taxes and big things like that, he gave a lot of advice on that. India Love, I'm a lover girl, and we talked about love and relationships and getting through those, and doing your career at the same time. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried in her class. So if you can make me cry, we're locked in forever. So yeah.
All right, Yana.
I'm gonna have to say agents class. His was the most educational, and I've never heard like a influencer or streamer or anyone who got paid off of like social media actually talk about what it's like with handling funds during social media. So he actually really did help me a lot.
That's dope. Kebo, I think.
See, I was a Janit, so I really ain't have no classes. Like my mornings, I really was supposed to be like on cleanup duty. But Sunday I booked, and I left and went to agent class, and I learned the whole lot. So it'll be agent.
All right, did we do Keeyah?
When it comes down to knowledge, like gaining some knowledge, my favorite class was agent. He had that. He was not playing. You came in here, you was gonna learn something. You was gonna be a better streamer. If it wasn't up to him, I don't know who would have really taught us the game like he did. He was even going to the point of what to get, what equipment to get, who to link with. Like the gems the agent was giving, gotta love it. But when it comes down to like some fun, I don't know, Duke Dennis class, we had to run the 40, and I'm a former track athlete, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna blow everybody out the water. Like I was having fun. Mm-hmm.
That's fun, man.
Reece, what about you?
Do we give him?
I'm gonna say for me, I like Chris Next Door's class, the improvising class. It really helped with like how to come up with ideas on the fly because everything might not work out while you're streaming. Like always, technical difficulties, stuff get canceled. It's just on how like it's teaching us basically how to really think about what we're about to do and how to improvise to keep our crowd there. And then for fun, just like Keeyah said, I like the Duke Dennis class because we got active. It was fun.
All right.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the people who were also there with you guys. Like, does anybody miss Rakai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna care. I ain't gonna care. I miss seeing it going around the hallway torturing people. I miss it. I ain't gonna care.
So you do miss that. Okay,
I do
Kebo.
miss
I was like little brother, little battle brother.
Like you couldn't even tell that he was the youngest out of the crew. Like he kind of blended in. It was more so like we just need to look now, Rakai. Calm down, relax. But he hung out. Like
I'd say he be working hard though. For his age, he be working hard. He be working hard. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything was content, so he made it very fun. He broke a lot of things, but he made it
broke
very
a lot.
fun.
He kept everybody on their toes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, what about Tylil?
Tylil was
he a big
amazing.
influence.
Yeah, Tylil was probably the most respectful and positive streamer that I know. He did not mind, like even though he was like a great streamer, you wouldn't be able to know that when you sit next to him. He makes you feel like you just with him. Like it's not like he belittle you. No, he'll turn you up. If he watching your stream and you got like 30 people viewing it, he gonna go to his stream and say, "Man, all y'all go watch her stream." Like he was very positive the whole time.
That's dope.
That's how you know you're a real one. How was it being around Funny Marco?
Oh yeah. The thing.
Fun-
And, he wasn't as like serious like how he be on his interviews. Like he actually was giving us game. Like he was teaching us how it is in the real world. He said, "You already made it. Don't come on here. This is the time for you to network, for you to tell people to follow you." He was really one of the ones where it was like, "Look, I'm gonna give you the sauce.
Yeah.
You better take it and run with it. You're gonna do what you do with it."
Yeah, I can say Fun Marco because he showed up. He popped up in my streams out of nowhere like a few times. So I can definitely say he wanted to see a lot out of the smaller creators. He was out there dropping game too.
Yeah, he did a TikTok with me. Well, actually, it was on live stream, and then I clipped it and posted it. And it did pretty good. It was funny. He's hilarious.
That's good. That's good. All right, now, last but not least, the Diddy. What happened? Last but not least, the DDG bar party. Who went and what was that like?
Oh man,
what was it like?
It was T. It was T. I did. They had the keg, like the beer keg. I did that like twice, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
The shade got like hazed into a frat. It was the craziest thing ever. I didn't know what I was watching going on, honestly.
It was fun. It was like the best part. We got expelled. Like that was like the best time to get expelled. Like everybody snuck out. The way we snuck out, he was like whispering to people. He'll go around. He'd be like, "How old are you?" He was like, "All right, bet. Meet in the basement at 9:00. Meet in the basement at 9:00. So we like, all right. So we sneak in. We all get on there, man. And it was an open bar. So you can have fun, drink how much you want to drink. Just go have fun. We seen Kai pull up. Oh yeah. We all like
sneaking out.
Yeah.
Sneaked out, but we're streaming us sneak out.
Right. Like he can't see y'all.
Right.
That's when you forget them cameras rolling, okay? Well, we'll end it. We'll let you guys go with this. But Yana, I want to ask you this before you go. Has your family or friends started acting different since you didn't came up with all these new followers?
Oh boy, you know they've been acting different. They've been acting so different. I said, where was all this? Oh, I'm so happy for you support before I left. They've been acting a little weird. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Now they trying to charge up the cameras and everything for you.
I know that's right.
crazy. Well, I hope you guys continue to shine, continue to thrive, and this is just the beginning for all of you. So, you know, you got friends here at the Shade Room, and you can tap in with us anytime. And we're trying to get some followers too. So tell them to tap in with us, okay?
Right. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Right, thank you guys so much for joining the show.
Thank you.
All right.
That's so lit, man, to see them get selected and get to go and have that experience. And again, Cassinet just paving the way, you know, that's for everybody. Whatever field you in, if you can reach back and help somebody else, do it. It's enough room for everybody. Come on, Zach. Somebody's hand. All right, you showing your age tonight. But you know what? We will be back and we will not be singing. Okay, roomies, we'll be back with more Shade Room headlines, debates, and trending topics. So make sure you come back with us.
And if you have a tip, a scoop, you know, something you want us to talk about, man, just hit us up. We got you.
You already know. Until next time, represent the culture with excellence. Woo woo.
Woo woo.